How's it going, guys? Klutch here once again. Yeah, what's going on? It's day 2 on Felsbrunn. Fantastic. As you can tell, we've gone ahead and picked up a baler. I couldn't just sit there and look at the straw and not pick it up myself. It's like money just going out the window. So, whatever. We'll start baling early here. Maybe we'll get into animals of some sort faster than we were normally planning. We'll see. We're gonna have quite a few bales from this. Should be good. Should be good. Do like watching the old baler go to work though. And you can go so fast with it too. But it would have been nicer if I would have had all the rows kind of gathered. But oh well. That is okay. Oh, a little bit more. Thought I was there. There we go. For some reason, it seems like you got to have the bale completely full. I remember in 17 you could release it a little bit earlier. It seems like you've got to have that whole 4,000 number kind of made up now. Otherwise, it will not release, which is kind of interesting. Anyways, I'm going to plow on through this field, guys. Please stick around. We'll see where else we go today. And yeah, I mean, we got lots of, oh no, I'm missing a whole bunch. We got a lot of work to do. So, you know what I say, pitter patter. Let's do this.
Klutch simulations.
So, last pass. Make that corner. Perfect. So, look at all the meatballs we got out of this. Quite a few. We're going to have to sell all these right away. There's no point in me holding on to them. I got no animals right now. Maybe soon. Maybe that'll be one of our first things to do. It's kind of annoying me that you cannot dump the bale out until it's right at 4,000, and then right when you hit 4,000 it stops picking anything up and you can't pick it back up again. So it's like there's no gray area anymore. It's unfortunate. Anyways, so we'll just finish this off, and yeah, see, I'll get to the end here. This is gonna be actually pretty close considering. So anything that's left in this is just going to be left in there. I don't know if I can unload. Raise the pickup up. I'm going to take a look at the old help menu because I don't even know. Turn on baler, fold baler. Yeah, there's nothing there. There's just the fold the stuff away and that's it. So I cannot get rid of everything that's in there, unfortunately, but whatever. Not the end of the world. So we'll drop this off. I've got to deal with picking those little bales all up now. That's my next task. I'll leave this underneath the side here. I'm not going to need this for a bit. Close enough. Alright, so I'm going to go figure out a way to deal with that. And we've got a couple other things to take care of. So let's see what we got going on. Alright, so I wanted to really get back into this field sooner than later, but all these bales are going to be a bit of an issue. So yeah, I better take care of the bales first. Let's leave this here for 1 sec. We're going to get some help in this in a sec. We'll get someone to work away on the field while we go take care of these bales. Alright, so this can stay right about here. What do we want? Oh, the wheat there again. Alright, let's go see what we can find here. Now, we did take care of something else. Today you might have seen released in the mod store or mod hub was the Ursus round bale packer. That should help us. This should give us the upper hand for these bales, make life about 10 times easier. I just hope this Fen can handle it, which it should be able to. Alright, so dealing with bales. How do we deal with these bales? Well, yeah, just simply unfold this trailer, same as FS17, and we're good to go now. There's one. You know what? And we're going to stay all on this side here, because the that planter is going to want to come this way, so it's going to take us a little bit of work. Come on. There we go. for a second while these things all adjust. There we go. We got room for 2 more. There's one's right at the end here, it looks like. That's pretty slick. So this will hold 8 at a time. We've got quite a few more bales still to go. This is going to take us a little bit of time to get through all these. Oh, come on. Get around. Turn properly. Thank you. Alright, so that goes like that. And we fold that up. Perfect. And now, I think it's the barn we're going to want to drop this off at. I'll double check that before we do it. But before we go, let's just head down here. We'll get a worker bee to start working on this field. Make sure the wheels, that's right, I always forgot about this planter. The wheels got to be on the outside. It's a little bit different than anything else I've kind of used as a plow harvester, seeder. Alright, so... Oh, it needs lime, doesn't it? Ooh, that's going to be a problem. Let's stop this guy for 1 second. I just saw that it needs lime. Ah, come on, run, 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 run. We're going to stop that. We'll deal with the lime first, because we haven't done that before. So we'll have to deal with that first. That's a bit of an unfortunate problem, but it is what it is. So I'm going to figure out how to deal with the lime issue first. Alright, so I went and picked up a fertilizer spreader, and it's also going to be a lime spreader as well, but the thing with this is we're going to have to get the lime for this, and then we'll get some fertilizer from it as well. But the nice thing with these ones, you can now unload them. Let's see. I don't know if it should take all 3, I would think. Maybe not. Maybe lime is not as porous. I don't know. It seems like fertilizer, it took quite a bit to load it up. Listen to that. The engine actually revs up when you're loading, when it's being pumped in. It idles down, and now when I back up again, and it idles up. That is awesome. That is so cool. I love it. There's some pretty cool realism things going on here, guys. There's a lot of cool things happening in FS19 that you just might not even notice if you weren't really paying attention to it. Alright, so we got all our lime. By the way, the lime is actually pretty reasonable. I mean, it's 450 bucks a pallet, so I spent, what, $1,500 just shy of there. This fertilizer spreader, it's the mid-range one. The only options, well, I have the skinny tires on it, obviously, because I want to use it for a fertilizer spreader later. But it also has the arms, the articulating arms on the side, as you can see right there. So that was an extra little cost as well. Yeah, I think it's mid-40s, something like that for this one. So I'm just getting hurting for cash. So I want to start selling these bales and make a little bit of money back at least. Now, the question I have is, can I lime this field before I pull the bales off? Because that would make my life 100 times easier if I can get this done. And then while I'm pulling this, driving these bales around, I can have a worker kind of take care of the rest of it for me. So we'll see. I'm hoping this will work. No guarantees right now, that's for sure. Oh, got some more space I can give it. Perfect. There we go. So we are officially liming the field. That is pretty cool. I am loving that. Now the lime seems to be going down at a pretty quick rate. I don't know if that's faster than fertilizer or not, but it seems like it's a pretty quick rate. Alright, now we gotta play dodge 'em. You know what? I think it's gonna work. I think we're gonna be okay. I just have to kind of ride them over top. Yeah, it's doing what I needed to do. That's alright. As long as I don't get stuck on one of the bales or anything like that, that's all good. That's awesome. Alright, so it looks like we'll have 2 more passes. Oh, it's going to be pretty tight on the old lime Hope we have enough. Don't really feel like going all the way back to the shop to pick up another pallet for it. So that was a good guesstimate though on what we need. And we're definitely not going to have enough though to get through this. It's good to know though that it takes quite a bit more than you think. This fertilizer does seem to go quite a long ways by comparison. Alright, so we're going to deal with this later. We've still got some more we need to line, but that can wait. I'm going to start seeding. I think, yeah, we'll start seeding. You know what? We start seeding and we get to it, it's going to be a big mess, so I'd rather do this right now. So we'll head back. We'll finish this off. And we'll catch up to you once we have a chance to get that done and figure out how we're going to get rid of those bales. So that's up next. Alright, so it looks like we've got, well, snow almost all over the field now. She has been limed. I think that worked. I hope I didn't wreck any of our bales, but if we did, well, them the brakes. Now, I'm going to see if I can run this cedar cultivator over everything again. I don't know if it needs to be. Okay, it's going down. Yeah, see, I think it needs to push the lime in. Okay, that's cool. Now, as for this, we'll come back and see where he is in a second. I hope he doesn't get too far, but we need to run down to the barn, which is just over to this side over here. It's not too far away. It's just kind of around the corner. We'll see how we do with this. I'm not sure yet. I hope our timing's okay. Otherwise, we may have to bounce back, but yeah, whatever. This is what happens when you're trying to do two things at once. Alright, so I can see the barn actually right up there, so it's not even that far away. It's right beside the animal dealer. So we're going to experience this together. We're going to see if I can figure out how the heck to get rid of these bales. Because I don't know yet. It's the same as FS17, that I just kind of back up and they drop off, basically, right? I can dump them. This doesn't look like a barn there, does it? I guess it is. Barn is in back. Alright. Is this the barn? That looks like the barn, I suppose. Am I missing something else? I don't see any other buildings around me. Like this could be the barn here as well, but I don't know. So let's find out what happens here. We'll drop it in this little... Always drop in a spot, I think, right? Ooh, fingers crossed. Oh yeah, okay, good, it worked. Perfect. So we got $4 grand for those bales. It's okay, it's not the best thing. But it's not so bad. That's alright, we'll do that probably 5 times, so we'll get maybe 25 grand out of that. We just gotta try and get back before our cedar is running up on our bales. So that's good to know. So I know in a lot of the maps on FS17 it was actually a barn you had to go into, and it was a bit of a tight squeeze sometimes to get this bale trailer in there. That wasn't too bad. That's actually pretty good. We'll go first person here. Come on, baby. Make sure we make it back in time. Hopefully he's not stuck on one of our bales. And if all goes to plan, then yeah, then we don't have to worry about that. We can get all this done in one go and move along with our day, which is great. 1, 2, wahaha. Kind of like the count, eh? Come on, pick that one up. Thank you. I think I'll start at the back with these ones over here, because it'll be a little bit further away. It's that little cedar and cultivator, it just moves when you're doing it. Like, there's no slowing down at all. Oops. Oh, went too fast. Come on. There we go. That works. And yeah, we'll grab the one right at the front there that's kind of in the way. And then we'll keep on going. Alright, so we'll keep on going on like this for a bit, guys. Let's go with the speedy for a bit here. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so this will be our last pickup. You can see our worker is going to town. He's doing a good job. I like it. No hiccups so far. Just seeding, just planting, cultivating. I'm just grabbing bales. Works out pretty good. Yeah, he's trucking pretty good. Pretty good speed. This isn't the biggest field by any means, but you know what? That's not bad. You can get this field cultivated all wrapped up here pretty quick. What else we got? We got another one up here, I think, don't we? Looks like there might be one. Double check here. I can't remember anymore. Nope, that's it. Yeah, just the 6 left. Perfect. So our field has been limed. It is now being seeded. We'll probably have to figure out the weeding situation. Yeah, I'll get a little weeder of some sort and deal with that. That'd be the cheapest way instead of going with the spray weeders. As much as I would love to go with a spray weeder. One thing we did note, or I just noticed, was that if your weeds get to a certain height, you are no longer able to use the little manual weeder, and you have to go to a spray weeder in order to get rid of all the weeds, which can be a bit of a pain. Just be aware of that. Weeds seem to grow incredibly fast too. I don't know if that's normal or not, or what that's all about, but you've got to be on top of those weeds or you're going to be in trouble. Alright, so we're over 50 grand. That's not bad. Can we get to 55? With these 6, it should be close. Should be close. Come on, baby. And 1, 2, 3, sell. Yes, 55.7. Awesome. Alright, so we're back. Yeah, we're 50 grand. That's not too bad considering all the equipment we bought. I mean, we've gone a little bit crazy in the last little bit here with stuff. So we shouldn't have to buy anything for a bit here, I don't think, as much as I'd love to start buying stuff. But what we will need to do is lease a harvester. And that's not going to be cheap. Yeah, that's definitely not going to be cheap. So that's going to be upcoming in the future. As soon as he's done there, what else do we need to do today? That other field looks like it's okay. Let's go double check on that far field. And make sure it's still good. Can I beat him? Can I beat him? Can I beat him? Oh, he's not going straight. Alright, let's put this back. So all we have is, like I said, this field on the left here, and then the one right next to it, so 20 and 19. I'll see if I can remember those numbers. Alright, this field needs to be made bigger though, for sure. Alright, so this has barley growing, 0 fertilized, 0 weeds. Well, maybe we'll get some fertilizer and we'll deal with that. So that's the next thing we need to deal with, and we might as well do it right away because we can fertilize both these fields right back to back. Back to back. So all the money I just made, I'm going to spend on fertilizer. Fan-dilly-tastic. Let's put this right here, I suppose, for now. Whereabouts did I put the fertilizer? Oh, it's on the other side of this house, that's right. There she is. Alright, so now this thing is full of lime. Now, I need to get rid of the lime out of it in order to fill up fertilizer. Now, that can be done, but you need to empty the lime out first, and you need to find a spot for the lime to sit. So let's do that. What's a good spot for it? You know what, maybe just behind the house here. Good. Alright, so I think, is it up? There we go. Oh, look at that. That's not, it didn't go where I wanted it to, but that's okay. So there is all the lime. So it comes out on the right side. Make a note of that. So it comes out on the right side, I guess, and just kind of stacks there. So if you have fertilizer in it, then you can do that. Otherwise, you will get, yeah, vice versa. So you just have to wash it out, basically, and you're good to go. So now we're going to go fill it with fertilizer and do the whole same thing all over again. Fertilizer is going to be expensive though, but it should last us longer, I believe. So the lime was like only 450 bucks a pallet. Fertilizer I think is at least triple that. And here's some seed still left over. I gotta move this at some point. This is all the seed that we've originally purchased. Alright, let's go take a look at what we need here. So we can go to big bags again. Solid fertilizer big bag, yeah, 1,600 bucks. So that's what we need. Let's get a couple of these. And there they are. Yeah, because that can be pretty expensive, but we'll only get the 2 because we can save it for later. That's fine. It's good to know that you can dump it out. Ooh, we might need more than that. You know what? We'll get a 3rd one just to be on the safe side. Fertilizer. Bah. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So that's a little bit better. So we only have about a 1/3 of a tank there with 3 bags of fertilizer. That's actually kind of ridiculous on how much fertilizer this thing will hold. But I know that it does last quite a bit better than you would expect. Now, as long as I don't get confused when I go to pick the pallets up at my farm afterwards on which one's lime and which one's fertilizer, that's always awkward. This tractor as well, I was going to put some narrows on it because it's got just the standard tires as well. I'm not worried about it right now because we don't have any plant growth in that field, but that's something we're going to have to take care of very soon. Alright. So this is going to take us next to no time because it's a pretty small field. Whoa, look how far out I'm spreading this thing. I'm covering the road in my fertilizer. As well, another big change for FS19 is there's only 2 fertilizer states instead of the 3 that were in 17. And it's not really adjustable as far as I can tell. So it's either you have it on 2 or that's it. So you can only tell, you can tell in the mini map, or the main map I should say, when you look at it, there's 2 different shades of blue. And you can figure out exactly how fertilized your fields are that way, which is kind of nice. It'd be nicer if it would tell you, well actually you know what, it'll tell you when you walk up to it as well. Yeah, it will. Alright. Awesome. Alright, so that field is done. That was quick, and we still got quite a bit of fertilizer left, which is nice. Perfect. So we might as well move on to this next field. He's getting pretty close to being done. We'll catch up to him in a sec, but that's okay. Uh-oh, there we go. Need to get this thing straightened out, I guess. Yeah. Looks pretty good. She's looking good. You know what? Things are coming together. We're coming together all right. I think things are slowly getting there. As far as, I don't know, hopefully. We'll see what our money situation shows. I mean, I've got a ton of stuff in this silo we can kind of sell. And make a little bit of cash. And maybe that'll be something we'll have to think about doing here. What is going on? Do I not have to fertilize that? I thought for sure I would, and I'm not seeing a difference though. Fertilize 50%. Yeah, it's 50 everywhere in here, isn't it? Maybe I don't need to fertilize yet. Growth. Is it too soon? It might be too soon. That's the only thing I can think of. This has all been fertilized, it says, so I'm not going to worry about that for now. We'll stop this and hold off. But that's alright. I did not know that. I just noticed there's no difference in color, so that is what it is, I suppose. Anyways, that's going to do it for us today, guys. I got to figure out this fertilizer thing. We'll figure that out next day. But thanks for stopping in the Felsbrunn farm for day 2 in Farming Sim 19. Appreciate you guys sticking around here. If you have any questions, comments, leave them in the comments below, as always. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit a like, and of course, if you're not a subscriber, why aren't you a subscriber? Make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys.
And other than that, guys, this has been Klutch. Over and out.